And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Jack Flaherty. What do we need to know here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good. And sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1. Nope. Ball one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Dingler makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
One out, base is empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
It falls in, and that's a hit.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Glove side, but it gets through. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Back-to-back singles. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Willy Adames in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meadows makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. To the plate, save. And it's 1-0. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Robbie Ray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
That's in there, and the count 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third.
Two down, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And he swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
The first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Flaherty back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And
Ball
1.
1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Check swing, called strike. And it's 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McKinstry on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Tyler.
So up next,
Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Dingler collects, fires to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Fought off foul. Ray, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6, the catcher,
Dylan Dingler digs in now.
Dingler.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Adames. throw offline. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the Giants catcher, Andrew Knizner. Late on that fastball. Knizner, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. So there was a pitch in for a strike at 95. Up the middle, Baez. Throws to first in time, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Foul ball there.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now
and up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Ramos started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of his zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. And good work. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Baez now.
Not shortstop, Javier Baez.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives. What a play.
Now batting, center fielder Parker.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Rafael Devers. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Willie Adames stands in. And Willie fouls one back. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped. Meadows makes a move towards the gap. And in one hops the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Flores batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And a swing and a miss. Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Good take by Torres.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. First pitch, just misses. He was late there, strike one.
1-1.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
In the dirt, now 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. Flaherty back to work. High fly ball out into left center field. Green hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 0 for 1.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Here's Andrew Knizner, grounded out his first time. To third. Handles, throws the first. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Late on that fastball.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now here is Dylan Dingler. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. And that is out of play. The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
2.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The changeup missing. 2-2. On the ground, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Top 6, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Way high there, and that's ball 1. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Pitch misses, ball 3. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit.
Batting.
Singled back in the first and scored their only run.
Ramos.
He's 1 for 2. That's out to center field. Meadows going back on this one. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Devers. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Devers, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Three balls, no strikes.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
In the air, right field. Dives, and it gets by. Devers headed home. He'll score. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep.
Green pulls that one down, and that'll do it. And we're back. Elmago coming to the dish.
That's shortstop, Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far.
On the ground to short, Adames. In plenty of time to first. Baez gone in the play. And now the DH, Colt
the
Keith.
designated hitter, Colt.
Swings through that.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Back to the
Tigers,
top of the lineup. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next pitch inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Strike three, struck him out for the third time today. Top of inning number 7. Down the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Meadows pulls it down, and there's one down. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green going after it. And it's caught for the out.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Fitzgerald in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first.
Runner on the goal. Line drive. Carpenter makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Gleyber Torres.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off.
Out to short. Sends it to Flores. And Gleyber Torres retired. And the batter now, Riley Green.
Number 31.
We're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders
headed towards the corner. Makes the catch for the out. Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. Still no hits on the board. One out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Popped up right side. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Carpenter, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this.
There's the ball down the third baseman.
And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Dingler swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Flaherty back to work. Outside,
that's a ball.
Ball 1. Liner, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Now batting, left fielder Elliott Ramos.
So they turn things over to the righty, Chase Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Green makes the catch. Runner tagging for first. The throw to second is offline.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And now it's going to be Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Swings through that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 in this one. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his
now
third
batting,
of the game.
The designated hitter.
And the batter now, Colt Keith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willy Adames. Foul ball, Lee, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, out towards left center. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Casey Schmidt. Missing inside, and that is ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2-2 now. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
This is the type of hitter his club wants it to play, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting, the second baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
They're down to their final strike. The Tigers down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great